Hey folks, Rob here, and thought I'd come to you tonight and we'd talk about nightstand guns. Now, I know a lot of people keep a gun in a nightstand beside their bed, maybe in a lockbox on the headboard or something. I keep mine in a lockbox with the fingerprint sensor on the headboard, and it's bolted to the headboard, so and however you store your nightstand gun, it's that's totally up to you. But a couple options. This is my Beretta APX. Now, I've had this Beretta for several years, probably 5 years or over, and this has been my nightstand gun for the last several years. I just love the APX. I think it's probably one of the finest polymer handguns that has ever been made. That's my opinion. I love the APX. It's just a great handgun. It's got a super slim grip that just falls into your hand. People with small hands could actually use this gun quite well, and it's got 3 different back straps, so it's completely interchangeable. And this gun is clear. These guns are unloaded. There's no ammunition in the magazines. But I have used this APX as my nightstand gun for years, and I just love it. I like the trigger on it. The trigger is, it's got just very little take up, and you hit that wall, and once you hit that wall, you got just a little bit of creep, a little bit of movement, and snap. This is a ultra nice trigger. On my bed or nightstand nights, this one has a combination green laser and flashlight. You can use them either or. And this is the easy shoot little laser combo. Actually, I think it has a blue laser too, if I ain't mistaken. I thought it had a blue laser. There's the green. Oh yeah, it does have blue. Well, this close, they're changed point of impact, but as I get farther out, they actually come into one. So I sighted this at 10 yards, but this has a blue laser, which looks purple on screen, and a green laser, and again, your flashlight. And this is a bright little light. But I like to have a light. I don't necessarily need a laser on it, but this is a nice combination to have. These are 17 round magazines. This is the full size model, so it is a little bigger than the PSA Dagger. But honestly, the way they fit in my hand, you can see right there that my pinky comes right to the bottom of that. And even though that's a full size grip, also on the Dagger, my pinky comes right to the bottom of it. So one of the things, the Dagger has a nice deep undercut there, allows you to get up on that. So as far as grip wise, I can get about the same grip on either one of these. So, but this has an exceptional trigger. It comes with nice, big, easy to see 3-dot sights. There's metal. I know a lot of people don't like these guns because they look funky with but believe me, this is one of I would take this any day over a Glock, any day. But this has been my nightstand gun for quite some time. Let's get a weight on it. Of course, it's got the light on it, so you have to take that into account. But it weighs, with the light, unloaded, 30.5 ounces. So it's not a light gun, and then 17 plus 1, you get 18 rounds in it. So that's just kind of a look at the Beretta APX, which, in my opinion, is one of the finest guns out there. I also have the black frame kit for it. It actually came with the black frame, and I purchased the flat dark earth frame kit. It comes with the frame, back straps, and converted it to FDE. And then we have our Palmetto State Armory Dagger. Now this is a relatively new gun, and but I put enough rounds through it that I think it's trustworthy. It's got blacked out sights, so no high. But this is RMR cut, so you can put a red dot on it. Which the boat's still out. I don't know if I like a red dot on a defensive handgun. It just seems slower to me to pick up. Sometimes I can't find the dot. I have one on the GX4 Toro, and I'm kind of, it'd be all right for a range pistol, but for something for self-defense, I just don't think I would want that. And of course, when I ordered this one, I had every intent of mounting a red dot on it, because it's basically set up for one. And I really don't want to. I like this gun a lot, and I don't want to mess it up by, putting something on it that I don't feel like I can use. If at some point we'll be putting maybe some others together. I did buy my OD green frame. I got another frame, and we may build that into a home defense gun and make this one a range gun. Then I'll put a mount on it. But this one also has a light mount on it. This has the extended threaded barrel and has a very bright light and has a green laser. Now this one's green laser only, but you can activate it from either side. So this one's 15 plus 1, so you get 16 in this one and 18 in this one. So 2 rounds. And the weight on this one is probably going to be less. It just feels like a lighter gun. The Beretta's pretty chunky, 25.47, and that's unloaded with the light. So definitely about 5 ounces lighter. Of course, these are nightstand guns, or you're not going to carry these, so the weight is not as important. It's not important to me as, shootability. And both of these are very shootable guns. We're going to check out we'll check out the trigger pulls on both, and give them a few pulls and see how they compare trigger wise. I do like the Beretta APX trigger. It's got a very nice trigger, 4.9. It's a very good trigger on this gun. 4.0. We'll do a 5-shot string. 3.92. 3.94. And last one, 4.06. So that gives us an average of 3 pounds and 15 ounces. So really nice trigger on the APX. It is ambidextrous for your slide release, and this is reversible, so this can be turned into an ambi gun. All right, let's look at the trigger pull on our Dagger. Now this gun ain't been shot a lot, so I expect the trigger to break in and get smoother, but it ain't got a lot of rounds through it yet. 4.2. 4.2. 4.9. 4.7. And 4.0. So we got a trigger pull of average of 4 pounds 4 ounces. So slightly heavier than about what, 4 to 5 ounces heavier than the APX, but I do look for that to break in some. And so anyway, guys, I just wanted to discuss a little bit of the attributes of each one, and You know, this is kind of how I keep my home defense guns set up, my nightstand guns. I like to have a light. The laser's optional, but if I have them, I'll use them. And, you know, you want something with, you know, enough capacity. You can use anything for a nightstand gun, but, you know, something with a nice capacity that you never know when there might be multiple people try to come into your house of a night. You know, especially the way drugs are these days and the things that goes on. So, just a little discussion. You know, at some point, the Daggers turn out to be, you know, good enough. I might retire the old APX for a while and just shoot it and enjoy it some, instead of just leaving it laying in the house in the lockbox all the time. So, anyway, guys, it's just a couple of my options I have for home defense guns. I'd be interested to know what you use and what you have, and what your philosophy is on them. You know, red dot, no red dot, lights, lasers. Do you feel those are beneficial, gimmicky? Let me know your thoughts on it. And let's hear a discussion about what people feel important for their home defense weapon, handgun, that is. I know a lot of people use AR rifles and shotguns, and those are great too. You know, ain't nothing like a good 12 gauge, so hard to beat. But if you go with a handgun and you keep it, you know, where you can easily access it, let me know what you use and how you got it set up. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching, and until the next video, we'll see you guys later.